Hey everybody, Dr. Ben here, Functional Medicine Centers. Welcome. So excited to talk to you today about exercising and why you need to stop exercising if you want to lose weight or if you're trying to lose weight. I don't want you to totally stop exercising, but I want you to stop exercising with the intention of losing weight. So these things are totally separate, and this is what I'm going to explain tonight. I want to show you exactly where weight comes from, excess weight, fat, body fat, all these things, but then what's exercise doing and how they're really not related and they're not the same thing. And we've been told for years that, hey, if you eat that cookie, calories in, calories out, 150 calorie cookie, get on the Stairmaster and you'll be fine. So welcome everybody. If you haven't already, go ahead and like or follow this page. Share this with anybody that you know that's dealing with exercise or of issues that are causing problems, and then put down below where you guys are watching from. Love to see where everybody's watching in from. We get people all over the world, in Ireland and California and Texas, all over the place. So put that down below, and also any questions you have in regards to exercise, in regards to weight, in any of these different things. So all right, here's what the deal is. A lot of people think that you can exercise and out-exercise weight issues, out-exercise body fat, fatty liver, all these different things. What we know, and I say this all the time, hey Carol, good to see you in there in Westminster. What I say all the time is you can't out-exercise poor diet. Good to see you, Patty. Hey, Doris, good to see you as well. You cannot out-exercise poor diet. So what does that mean? Well, if somebody is eating poorly, and a lot of people I see are not eating that bad. They're eating still better than 90% of the people out there. Hey, Katie, good to see you. So people are eating better than other people, and yet it's not right for their body. And so they go, well, you know what, I'm going to work out 6 days a week, 7 days a week, twice a day, all these things, and yet that chronic exercise, that exercising all the time, exercising too much, actually can do more problems than lose weight. So what exercise does, two things. Exercise, if you're doing anything for strength training, you're going to build muscle. If you're doing cardiovascular, if you're doing walks, runs, bikes, things like that. Hey, Steve, down there in KC, good to see you. If you're doing that type of exercise, you're going to be developing your cardiovascular system, your heart, your blood vessels are going to work better, your heart's going to become more aerobic, you're going to do better in those things. But those are not going to burn fat, those are not going to make you lose weight. That's not the point of exercise. So if you're exercising to lose weight, get that out of your head. That is not going to succeed, that's not going to be what needs to happen. What happens on this other side is, let's say you do eat that cookie. Let's say you eat that 150 calorie cookie. You eat it, your blood sugar goes up, it turns into triglycerides. Triglycerides go to the liver, we start getting fatty liver, it's going to be stored as fat. All these different, this whole cascade is going down. And what I mean is that that has nothing to do with exercise, and exercise will not all of a sudden reverse that inflammatory cascade that just took place with what happened to the body. So exercise cannot outdo a poor diet. And even a poor diet doesn't have to be a cookie. We see some people, sweet potato is just as bad as white potato. So what needs to happen? Well, you need to eat consistently, keep that blood sugar consistent, and then do your exercise to get what you want out of exercise. You want to get muscle. The more lean muscle you have, the more metabolic state you have, the more metabolism, the more weight you're going to, in calories you're going to burn just at rest, just sitting there. Your body's going to be more active and you're going to need more fuel. And for the cardiovascular side, you're going to need to do that as well. It's good for the heart, good for the blood vessels. It's going to help circulation, all these different things. So we've got exercise over here and we've got the proper diet over here. Those do not cross over. Those do not blend together. Those are not a combo where you try to say, hey, I'm going to eat well and I'm going to exercise, and they're basically the same thing. No, they're two separate things. If somebody, and my undergrad's in exercise physiology, and I've learned about everything possibly could on the exercise side, and yet I know that if somebody is not eating the way they need to be eating, doesn't matter what you're doing as far as exercise goes. Hey Cindy, good to see you out there in Nebraska as well. So what do we need to do? We need to get that blood sugar stabilized. We need to make sure the liver's detoxifying, make sure ABP always be pooping. You need to go every single day. Give me a thumbs down if you're not going every single day. So you've got to be having a daily bowel movement. You got to make sure that your liver is detoxifying as well as it should, and your hormone levels and your blood sugar. All these things need to be working optimally, and that's going to help your body. That's going to help your system. You're not going to store body fat. You're not going to be doing a lot of these other issues. And then on the exercise side, yes, you need to be doing strength training. You need to be doing these other things with cardiovascular and biking and hiking and walking and all those things as well, enough to get some activity and do some things, not enough to stress out the body and to stress the adrenals and cause some of these other issues. So again, this is a big concept. It's kind of like the thought that being overweight or body fat is not the problem, it's the symptom. This is a similar thought process, that we can't out-exercise poor diet, and ultimately exercising and weight are not that much related. It's really not a simple burn more calories, go to the gym more. I've seen people, they're going, hey Michelle, good to see you. I've seen people that they are going to the gym 8 days a week. Okay, maybe 7 days a week, but they're still not going to get where they need to get. So what do you need to do? You need to stabilize your system first, and the exercise needs to be there as well. But even for most people, exercising a little bit less is actually going to be better. Not less frequent, but less intensity, maybe less time frame. And so for a lot of people, they're actually overdoing it. They're doing a spin class, they're going for too long of a walk, or doing things. If you're feeling tired after that exercise, and that's going to be doing it. So exactly, Cindy lost 15 pounds and only doing minimal exercise. So really, you don't have to exercise a whole lot. In the morning, I get up, I'm on my treadmill, I'm writing in my journal, reading, goal setting, praying, everything, and I'll do that for 20-30 minutes, and then I'll jump off and I'll do a 5, 10, 15-minute workout, something a little bit more high intensity, short term, sometimes more of a weight thing, and then usually hike once or twice a week, and that's pretty much it. The days of let's go out and do elliptical for 60 minutes, most people, that's not going to be constructive. So I encourage you, get your metabolic state figured out, get your exercise figured out into a good balance, and that's when they meld together there and they really start working better. So if you guys have any questions at all, any exercise, dietary, anything like that, put those down below. But this is truly where healing comes from, is for you to get your body back. You've got to know what's going on and how you can make those changes. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.